Hey there, it's me. I'm back again. How was your day today? Today was a pretty hot day, actually. I am here in London and back from Stonehenge yesterday. And yes, it is I, Dr. Darren Wayne, also known as the Food Guru. And today I'm going to talk about the organic food in London and the ingredients I found. So you don't have to search at all. There are a couple health food stores I found here. Um, some of them have some organic or all natural, but regardless of it being organic or all natural, you always have to read ingredients. So I have a special little guest here for you. It is this drink. Look at that. Yes, it is organic apple pressed juice by Biona Organic. And it's not from concentrate. So it's nice to find these little gold nuggets, when you're searching health food stores for things to drink that aren't constantly filled with sugar or um, fillers or preservatives or flavors or extracts. But just simple, basic, boring, unaltered, unadulterated, unsweetened juice. Real organic juice. And this one is apple. And there's like a mango and like a grape juice one. And so when you find these, you have to remember, you have to make a mental note that this is where it is. This is where I have to go to get more. Because you're not going to find these organic products everywhere. In fact, you're going to rarely find them, and if you don't return to the same store, you'll probably never find them again. Because so far, the couple of health food stores I've been to so far, they have like their own, variety of products, and it's not consistent. I mean, maybe if you go to the same chain, you can find the same products there, uh, or very, very close to what you find at another store chain. But by and large, you're going to have to remember where you saw it so you can go back to it again. This health food store that I found is about 10 miles or so from my hotel. So it was not an easy trek at all. And you have to, grab an Uber or to take a train. And, I'm not very familiar with trains here in London yet, but I have been on a couple, like the Elizabeth line and what's it called? The Gymboree line? Something like that. But it's kind of confusing because sometimes they have two or three stations that with very similar names. Anyway, yes, getting around town is not the easiest thing, especially when you've never been here before. But I'm trying, and I'm doing my best to make sure that I remember where I see these organic products that I could go back to and stock up on for the week. Leaving the end of this week, by the way, going to Italy next, Milan specifically. But for the next couple days, I'll be here in London, hoping to find other products. But yeah, always remember, you really have to make sure that you remember where you see the organic products, foods or drinks that you want to stock up on, and then go back there again. But if it's too far, I mean, it just becomes such a hassle. And so, if you don't live very close to a health food store like I don't, um, thankfully and luckily, I have MealBetix with me. So at least I know I can always rely on clean food wherever I go, and I could carry MealBetix with me. But when you want to find new organic foods or drinks, and organic is the best you could find. Of course, MealBetix is beyond organic, but at least at the bare minimum organic, certified organic, then yeah, you have to scour the city. You have to go there, and unfortunately, when you are when you ask questions, um, and they don't know what you're talking about, you're like, okay, can I just then? And then they grab it. They're like, okay, here you go. But they themselves don't really know what the ingredients are. Most health food stores, they have staff that barely even know what organic means, let alone what the ingredients are. So you're definitely on your own. So that's why I'm doing this live streams for you, because I know it's not easy to understand all the ingredients, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible for you. Not because I don't think you're smart enough to learn all the ingredients, but because simplicity is the key to health. And if you ever see any ingredient on a label that doesn't sound like an actual food, like guar gum isn't food, citric acid isn't food, natural flavors definitely isn't food, then you have to avoid those products. The only reason why they exist is because people keep buying them. So if you don't buy them, and hopefully more people catch on and realize, oh, I don't want to buy those either, then they'll stop making them. We can force them to create healthier products, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, because nothing you or I will do will ever change what the masses buy. We don't have that kind of influence, but we can influence ourselves. So yes, when you read labels, you have to make sure that it's an extremely simple label, like one or two ingredients. One is best, like apple juice only, grape juice only, or like broccoli only. And so, yes, that's the only way to really keep your health in your life simple, is by making sure that whatever you buy, the ingredients are simple too. And another great reason why I always have MealBetix with me is because it's just food in there. There's nothing else. There's no, fillers or preservatives or additives or artificial sweeteners or even artificial nutrition added. It's just basic, boring, super nutrient dense food that is grown in greenhouses. And you can't buy that anywhere at the supermarket. They don't have that at health food stores. They definitely don't sell it at farmers markets. So MealBetix.com is the only place online where you can find MealBetix. But yeah, when you're out and about and you're searching for a variety of things that you want to experience, and you go to these health food stores, it's extremely difficult to find anything 100% organic, because they think partially organic and non-organic can coexist, and I hate those labels. It's like mostly organic, but then they throw in like three or four non-organics, but they still call it organic. Ugh. I just wish that wouldn't exist, because it just first it dilutes the integrity of organic, but also it contaminates the organic. It's like, if you can mix organic with non-organic and still call the whole product organic, well then why don't you grab a glass of water and only stick a little pesticides in it, but it's still mostly water. So what? Is it good water now still too? See, that makes no sense. It's all or nothing when it comes to your health. That's what it should be anyway. It should be all or nothing. Because that's the difference between being a little healthy and being very healthy. There is a big difference between those two. And most people don't have the time to scour the city, to find organic drinks that they like, organic foods that they like, and go to different places and stock up at different stores, and not to mention pay thousands of dollars a month just eating only organic. And so, I mean, that's why it's so important to be consistent every day, but not spend so much. Plus, most people don't have that kind of money anyway. Even I don't. I don't want to buy only organic at supermarkets and health food stores, because not only will it cost thousands of dollars a month, it's still not as clean as MealBetix. So I might as well just drink MealBetix every day and replace a couple meals each day. And not only will that guarantee I am consuming the healthiest and cleanest food that the earth can grow, but I'm saving thousands of dollars. Well, over the year, but every month, hundreds of dollars per person every month I'm saving on food because of MealBetix. Not to mention, I don't even have to buy supplements at all. So I mean, this is the power of MealBetix. But when you're searching out there for ingredients and you want to try something new, the best you could do is just read the labels, read the ingredients, and hope that it's just one or two ingredients. If it's more than that, don't even bother reading the labels because you're not going to trust them. It's either one or two ingredients and that's it. But you got to do the best you can because not everything is organic out there. And so it's not easy, finding everything that we need, but I'm doing my best. In the states, I of course have good sources of organic food, especially MealBetix right by my side. But around me, when I travel overseas, no, it's nowhere to be found. I mean, yeah, I could bring a couple cans of MealBetix with me, which is a lifesaver, especially when I'm walking around looking for something organic to eat. I'll always have MealBetix by my side. It's a lifesaver, literally, because it's so light, and you can put it in your bag and take it with you wherever you go, in your backpack, in the glove compartment. You can put it in your go bag. You could store cases of it in your pantry. It's freeze dried, so it lasts decades. And it's healthy and nutritious and delicious, yes, without any added artificial sweeteners, nothing, just pure food, clean food from the greenhouse. And that's very rare these days. But anyways, thank you for watching. I will continue my search around London for more gold nuggets of organic food here and there, and hopefully I can piece together a full meal, which I doubt I can. Not that I found yet anyway. But again, thank goodness I have MealBetix because I at least don't have to worry about nutrition or getting all my protein and fiber. It's all for me already in MealBetix. It's just wonderful to have that convenience in life. But I'm still searching to see if I can find organic food for us. Okay, so I'll let you know tomorrow. And if you have any questions, just comment in the box, and I will answer them each time I see them, and I'll answer promptly too. I promise. All right. So this is the Food Guru signing off, and I will talk to you again hopefully tomorrow.